everybody? It's Rochelle Latimer from the Real Latimers, B.Lat's wife. So, we are currently at Lake Oneida for the first tournament of the Bassmaster Opens. 3 of those total. My babe needs to win one of them so that he can qualify for the Classic at Lake Hartwell, our home lake, 2018. Hope you guys will pray for him, that he has a great tournament, and that he does very, very well for all of them.
So Brett wants to tell us a story about school. He said he's ready to go back to school, even though we're out having fun during the summer. He sounds like he's ready to go back to school. Is that right?
Miss my class.
You miss your class?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Miss Jameson.
You miss Jameson?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're gonna be going to a different school next year.
I know.
So his best friend in school's name is Jameson. And
He's 5.
He's 5?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be 5 soon.
Mm-hmm.
So, when B.Lat saw it on the water, what do? We just kind of go with it, right? So, first thing, you see this bad boy? This nice truck? I think it's sexy as heck, right? I'm not gonna tell him that, but you know, whatever. But you know, look at me. Look at the truck. It's challenging. However, girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do, because I'm not gonna sit here all day and just do nothing, and I have a little one, right? So, drive this thing around, do whatever we need to do. Movies, eat, mall, whatever kind of shopping, go see, just figure out what all's around here in New York. And so just kind of getting to know this place, get to know some of the people, because you're going to be here for several days. Hopefully get in some good cardio. Rev likes to ride that bike, so we'll do that. And we'll just kind of go with the flow. It's what we do.
So going into day 1 of the tournament here at Oneida, I'm pretty excited. I had a really, really productive practice. Probably one of the best practices I had all year long. I had a really consistent bike going. If I get to my first place where I'm planning to pretty much spend the majority of my tournament is on one place, the Chaplain Shoals is where I've caught most of my fish. It's a mile long, maybe 2 mile long flat. And there's several little honey holes within this place. And I really feel like catching fish is not going to be a problem. So I get out there, get started. The conditions are perfect. The wind's not blowing really heavily. Smallmouth are predominantly sight feeders, so when it's really calm, they bite better. So I'm really excited. And I get started, and right off the bat, I catch 3 in the first 30 to 45 minutes. So I think it's going to be an awesome day. One. Ooh, go 2. Yeah. There you go. Good. Coming around. Switch directions on me. Oh God. Oh, he's barely hooked. So barely hooked. He's barely hooked. Yeah. good 3-pounder. I think so.
On the crankbait.
There he is again. Yeah. It's not as big. Spin up those big old shiners. It's a smaller one. Little 2.5-pounder. So after catching my first couple fish, I'm feeling pretty comfortable about how the day is gonna go. And as we get farther and farther into the day, I'm throwing the swim bait. I'm throwing that little 3-inch minnows from Z-Man and a little medium diving crankbait. Those are my 3 baits that I'm using. I'm also throwing a drop shot in there as well, but I'm really counting on that crankbait to get the majority of my bites. But an hour goes by, 2 hours goes by, 3 hours go by. Now it's like 11 o'clock. I'm still sitting on 3 fish. So I'm starting to get really nervous about how the rest of the day is going to go. So now we're sitting at about lunchtime. I don't have a limit of bass. I thought I would have had at least a dozen bites. I was really counting on catching a lot of fish today. So I ended up scratching out my limit on day 1, and I only weighed 12 pounds, 14 ounces. Had me way at the bottom of the standings in 100 and might as well have been 300th place. So going into day 2, I know I've really got to catch a big bag, and that's super hard to do on a smallmouth fishery because you typically don't catch 5 and 6 pounders. The difference is between a 3 and a 3 1/4, or 3 1/4 and 3 1/2. I had a much better day 2. Things went much smoother. I caught a lot more fish. I switched areas. I didn't even go back to the place where I caught most of my fish on day 1 and what I was counting on and caught so many fish in practice. I fished a totally different area where I got 1 bite in practice, but something just had a feeling about it. I had thought about it all night, and that's where we're going to fish on day 2 and finish up this tournament. That's a bonus.
Yeah. You said we were going to smallmouth fish.
Yeah.
Try a pike. Oh, a largemouth. Stop. I'm about to put this thing up as big as mine or something. That's good.
Come here, yeah. Yeah.
Choked it down.
Yeah. So on day 2, I ended up with 15 pounds and 12 ounces, a much better day. That's more like what I expected to catch in this tournament. So if nothing else, there was a little bit of redemption, a little bit of a mental victory, if nothing else. What's up, Dub?
Just a little bit better than I had yesterday.
What'd you have yesterday?
13 pounds, 12, 15.
Darn, you
I
proved
struggled.
getting you. I throwed a bunch
bunch
back yesterday, like a dumb idiot. I set a 3-pound bar. I said, I ain't keeping them unless they're 3 pounds. So then, hit it. I was like, well, darn, it got a little tough. So I'm going to start keeping some. I was like, darn it. Oh, dumb.
I feel a lot better about this tournament, how things went down. So catching that 15-pound bag didn't get me a check, but it was definitely a confidence booster, and I can't wait to get to the James River next month. One of the favorite places I've ever been. It's a tidal fishery. I get to pull out the flipping stick and do a little bit of flipping, some of that dirt ball, and I get to get in there and be aggressive with it. So I'm looking forward to getting to the James River and try to make that Bassmaster Classic.